time to try out my jacuzzi. Got this guy fitting in this morning. Looks amazing. Woo! Hello everyone, welcome back to the King Game channel. Today I'm reviewing the Security Craft mod. As you can see, might look like a normal jacuzzi here, but no. This is what I call fake water. You can see here, Security Craft, we've got fake water and fake lava. The difference is that we've got, let's make a little pool, fake lava there, fake water there. Going to game mode 0. As you can see, you'd expect if a new came along, you were like, oh wow, lava or water, which one would I go along? It would go in the water. But in this mod, you can stand in this lava, you may look like you're taking damage, but no. And then this one basically drains your life completely. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of an annoyance. This is what this jacuzzi is made of. Right, anyway. So as you can see, we've got a load of cool stuff in this mod, a load of trolley stuff in this one area here. First we've got the laser block, I'll show you what that does, which is crafted like this. With stone around the edges, a redstone block in the middle, and a glass pane. And as you can see, what you can do is you can do this. Like this. Try and get it into the right position. Oh, they're too far apart. There we go. Move that one block in. As you can see, they will be stopped by any block in the middle of them, so try and get rid of as many blocks as you can to stop them from basically. I'll just put them here. They've got like a really short distance. Here we go. Like that's got to break these two. Put them in one. There we go. So as you can see, this is basically like a redstone wire. So as soon as a player goes over one of these wires, it will trigger redstone. This will basically triggers a redstone block and this one here. And then you can put these on top of them. They are called, where are they? It's called an alarm. I'll turn the volume down for this. Let's put one on there and one on there. So you can see when we trigger past here, I'll set up an alarm. Quite realistic. But basically that's what you can do with them. We've got keypads, retail scanners, and keycard readers. And let's just like put a dirt block here. Keypad and a door. Let me get a door. Let's get this one. You can see these doors are unbreakable unless you're in a creative. When you open this, you can type in a code like 1, 2, 3, 4. Click save to continue, then you'll get this keypad whenever you open it. You type it in, it'll open your door. This door is unbreakable by any block. Only can be broke with the by the universal block remover, which you can break it with. But let me just get that back and do this. I think you have to be in survival for this. You can see when you, I think you right. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. So it will say, it will announce to the whole server, destroy the reinforced door at universal block remover with a universal block remover and then it gives you coordinates away. So if I were you trying to break into your own base with this, I wouldn't recommend it. Next thing we've got I think I just better leave the door there and then I'll, where's the door again? There it is. Put the door back. Move this because we don't need this. Retail scanner. So as you can see, it looks a little bit like a scanner area. You've got like a little Steve here. Basically, the first person who places this will get the thing. So let's say I placed it. So whenever I put my head here, it says hello Funny Logan 14 and lets me through. But let's say no one would want that. No one wants a retail scanner. Yeah, it might be safe. But let's say you want to. Oh wait, I ain't showing the recipes of this. That's a stone round hopper. This is a keypad which is just buttons, easy start item. Retail scanner's got 9 vendors and stone around it. and the reinforced door is iron around a door. As you can see, nothing what happens when I do that. You have to use these cards. Ooh. Let me get the first, and let me go and get the one that I just dropped. They're built like this. The level 1 one is just a cheap item, gold and iron. The second one is bricks and iron. The third one is never brick and iron. So if you want your base to be secure and you have the resources that's selected for free, as you can see, you can click that. But if you try to open it with the other ones, it says required security level 3, your key card level 2 or level 1. So that's how to use that. Let's see what else. We've got iron trapdoors. As much as I really want these, I understand they're in 1.8 now, but who wants to use 1.8? You can use security graph. We've got iron trapdoors, which is iron around a trapdoor. Then we've got an inventory scanner. I am trying using these myself, so we're going to start to try and figure out how to use them. So it's not connected to another inventory scanner block. So what do I have to like? Like that? No, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, so basically I don't know how to use it. You'll have to look at the wiki of that. I'll link the page in the description. So then we've got the cage strap. These are quite enjoyable. If you just flip loads of these around your base, let's just say one here and one there. So someone is near your base, they walk into it, and then it will announce to the whole server, Freddy 114 or your username was captured in a trap, and then at the coordinates, I would recommend if you're trying to hide from people, do not place these near your base, because it'll like give it away. One thing I don't really like about the mod. But then we've got a portable radar. If you place down this portable radar, you're going to get spammed if you place it near your base. So basically, anyone who comes near your base, if you're away, it'll say your username or someone's username is near the portable radar, that coordinates, but that'll only come into your screen. That'll only happen to you. So don't worry about the whole server knowing your coordinates. Then we've got reinforced iron bars. They're just like iron bars, except I think they're unbreakable. Let's test that theory. Oop, let me get a diamond pickaxe. Sorry about dropping things randomly. It's just something that I keep on doing. Mod 0. Yeah, unbreakable. Unbreakable. So yes, this is an unbreakable block, and you can't break it with any item. So don't even try. Basically, don't try breaking this block. And anyway, so you can't really break these blocks unless I think you can use universal block remover. Sorry about that. Before I just came in. Yeah, so you can break these without notifying the old server, which is a cool item if you want to surround your whole base with it. You can just right click on. But I think if someone else breaks them who hasn't placed them, it will notify the server. Anyway, so the next item, we've got a password protected chest. I find it's really handy, so you can place them down 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can stock all your items in there. Type in your code, like stocking all your items. And then, if someone comes along and they're like, oh, cool, don't work, they can't type it in. But if I type in the right password, you can see you're in your chest. If you're in creative, you can obviously break it. Next thing, we've got the username logo. This is a beta item, as you can tell, with no texture. You place it down, and eventually, after players have not gone by your base, this should start logging players every 5 minutes, I think. It should like notify in this area like usernames that have been near your base. So yeah, this is just a beta item, so I'll come back in a minute to see if it's logged my username down. Then we've got reinforced glass pane. Yes, they couldn't have had reinforced glass, they had to get the pane version. I don't understand why they call it a glass pane now, because it's such a pain to place down. Right. Anyway, so the point is that that's basically a reinforced block. I don't think it can be blown up by TNT. Let's try. TNT. Let's get a redstone block. Redstone torch. Let's try and blow it up. As you can see, it started the explosion. Didn't blow it up. Let's see. As you can see, it stood for all those explosions. So the next thing, oh, I didn't show you the items. So let's go back to where we was not. So imagery scanner. Yep, showed you that. Cage trap. Here we go. So it's gold, redstone, iron blocks. It's quite expensive, and then reinforced iron bars, which are iron around an iron bar. Then we've got the portable radar, which is the redstone, a redstone torch, a redstone, and iron around the end. This, by the way, this is my first mod review, so don't go hard on me. Then we've got the password protected chest, which is an iron block, iron around the edges, and then chest. And we've got username logger. Yeah, it doesn't have a recipe, so it's still in beta. Reinforced glass, it's got glass around a glass pane. Will give you 4, which is cool. An alarm is a note block, a redstone, and glass around. Just normal glass. Then we've got reinforced stone. You get 4 for putting a stone in the middle and cobble around the edges. Code breaker. Now this is the most expensive thing in the mod because it is basically the item that you can break through keypads without knowing the password. It requires an error star in the middle, 2 gold on either side, diamond on either side on top, redstone torch on top, emerald in the middle bottom, and redstone in the left and right bottom. And that's the most powerful item in the game, basically. Reinforced iron door, I showed that. Universal button mover. Basically, it's quite cheap. I would recommend putting that up because that's a little cheap for what it does. So it's a shears to iron. I don't think it has durability either. I've showed you these, haven't I? Yep. So then we've got the mine remote tool, which is a diamond, a redstone torch, a gold ingot, and a stick. This will basically, if you get these mines here and place them down. Oh, I just set those off. Sorry for the no animation. I had to turn it off. But as you can see, you can click that. And it says 2114 found a mine at this corner. So let's just put one down without activating it. Clicking it, activate. Then you can activate them, or you can deactivate them. So basically now I can stand over this and it won't set off. But if I click this, activate it, then it'll set off. You can also place down oops, sorry. Let's just bound all these. And let's say you can detonate them like, it's attacking us, and then like that. It'll give you the coordinates as well, so you can check the coordinates. So that's them items. And then we can move on to the explosives. So first we've got the basic mine I just showed you. Then we've got the dirt mine, the stone mine, the cobblestone mine, the diamond ore mine, the sand mine, the furnace mine, and the bouncing Betty and the rail mine. So let's try this out. So the first mine is just a basic mine, which when you pull this down and go over it, it basically just starts a fire and breaks a little hole. The dirt mine is a little bit more coincidental. It will go off whenever you hit it or you start breaking it with a pickaxe. You got stone mine, which, if you haven't already guessed, blows up when you hit it or when you do that. You've got the cobblestone mine, basically the same thing. Then you've got the diamond ore mine, which is basically the same as a diamond ore, except it explodes. It's kind of annoying if you do, if you don't realize the money installed. Basically, this is either set off by you running into it, like this. No, it isn't set off by you running after it. It's not set off like that. Or you have to open it, and then it explodes. As you can see, bouncing Betty. This is a item which just basically throws into the air. If you've not, it basically throws it into the air and then explodes. Then we've got the track mine, which basically looks like a normal track. It works like a normal track. It can be set off by a mine cart going over it. I'll just set one up. Mine cart. There you go. So it explodes. So that will, I think that's the whole mod. I'll check. I think that's the whole mod. What did we not cover? I'll show you what the code breaker does. So basically, let's say I've set this as 1, 2, 3, 4, but obviously they can't get that, so you're just clicking it and it will activate it. Let's get the door. So let's say they can't do it. So then they click this item and it'll open the door automatically. That's why it's so expensive. I think they should make the item that allows you to break doors easily more expensive. Anyway, we'll go back to that item that username logger and see if it's logged any names. It is a still beta item, so I'm surprised if it has. No, it hasn't. So as you can see, it's a in beta item, so don't expect much from it. And I just got trapped. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this mod review, please leave a like. Check out the mod; it's an amazing mod. A good free multiplayer survival server. And yeah, guys, if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button. And if you like my videos, click the like button and leave some feedback in the comments below. And bye. What's that?